Uncertainty. What is it? How does it affect our lives? Hi, I'm Eriko Rodalvi from the YouTube channel, Eriko Rodalvi with you. They ask me for sincerity, but they are offended if I tell the truth. So what do? I offend you out of sincerity or I lie to you out of education. You decide. I suggest you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Eriko Rodalvi with you. So when I publish my videos you will be alert. You will receive the notification to see them or you will see them in your own time. Thank you very much in advance. Uncertainty refers to anomalies involving imperfect or unknown information. Uncertainty is applicable to predictions of future events. Uncertainty is also the lack of certainty, a state of limited knowledge, where it is impossible to exactly describe the existing state of things and events, as well as a future result or simply a future result. Uncertainty is therefore a quantitative measure of the quality of the result of a measurement, which allows the results to be compared with other results, references, specifications, or standards. Uncertainty occurs in things as routine and simple as, in a presidential election, two candidates from different parties present themselves, where one of them is the favorite. The polls favor him, and every time he appears publicly on the campaign trail he draws crowds. However, without knowing how and why, the other one who should not have won wins. Once again, both are running for the presidency of the country and the conditions favor the candidate who is not in power. The voters and the people worry, they don't know what will happen. Will the same thing happen again? Regarding how the economy of a country works, uncertainty can be created in the population and in the people, when economic markers such as inflation and the cost of living are increasing. Despite any measure that tries to moderate this effect, that the government implements, such as the rise in interest, will we enter a recession or not? In sports, uncertainty can of course be created when the team's coaching staff receives the bad news that the team captain was injured during training. The team has an important game the next day and it is not known if the team will be complete and ready for that game. Uncertainty in many people causes anxiety, fear, and apathy as the most common feelings. We must not forget that humans are controllers by nature. This is why we need to know what will come next, in order to plan our next step or simply be prepared for what is coming our way. This loss of control therefore generates a high level of anxiety. Did you know, uncertainty can be healthy for us and for our brain? Well, yes, our brain learns more in situations where we don't feel safe. You must not forget that our brain will always seek its comfort or the most comfortable situations for it. Why is this happening? To not work so much. But as the conditions and situations we face change, our brain will work harder and more active to help you find balance, relaxation, and the most convenient solution possible. Uncertainty can lead us to feel fear. This is understandable, because we will feel more stressed, anxious and powerless in the face of whatever situation we are facing. Not knowing what behavior to follow and which path to take is not always easy to handle. This situation can emotionally drain us and trap us in a downward spiral of the endless "what if?" and the worst scenarios about what tomorrow can bring us. We can then say that uncertainty is not handled by everyone in the same way, nor is our tolerance level for uncertainty the same for everyone. Whether uncertainty is temporary or permanent in our lives. We can then say that personal uncertainty is an aversive feeling that is experienced when you are not sure of yourself or of the vision that you have of the world. We must not forget that humans by nature always try to make sense of their lives in order to understand it. For this to be better understood, let's see the synonyms of uncertainty. As synonyms for uncertainty we have doubt, mistrust, skepticism, and suspicion. All these synonyms are related to the lack of security about someone or something. Accordingly, uncertainty can range from a simple lack of certainty to an almost total lack of conviction or knowledge. Uncertainty can occur equally in relationships and works as a mechanism to keep a person at bay. This is done in order not to commit to the sentimental relationship by one of the parties, to not fulfill all the obligations and duties of a couple, or simply to function inconsistently. This may or may not be done intentionally to manipulate the other party. But in the end, the trust between both of you and the future security of the relationship will be weakened. Does uncertainty have an essential root? Of course. The essential root of the uncertainty will be associated with an event, a situation, or a person. The root is the missing information, the existence of unreliable, contradictory, noisy, and confusing information. So what to do? Fight uncertainty or embrace it? To embrace uncertainty, we would have to let life and things surprise us and understand that not everything can be controlled. Also that there are various situations that arise in life outside of our personal control. My recommendation is that flow with life at its pace and how things happen. Managing anxiety are better without it, if possible. Trusting that what is to be will be. But if you decide to fight against uncertainty, my advice is these: you must clarify your goals and objectives, you must create a personal map to plan your actions, go straight into uncertainty. Focus on what you can control in the short term, be open to surprises and to the unexpected, accept the risks and face them, finally, be curious and brave. Without thinking that curiosity killed the cat, as they say out there. In the Bible, uncertainty takes the path of faith, because I am the Lord, your God, who takes your right hand and tells you, do not be afraid, I will help you. This promise from God comforts us and helps us in the midst of our worries. The power of faith will then give us the confidence and peace we need in uncertain times. Do not forget that living with uncertainty means not knowing what will happen to each of us tomorrow, if things are going to change, if we will achieve what we want and for which we are fighting. Therefore, if you have problems today or something is not right, it does not mean that things will be like that the next day. I end with the following: do not worry about the unknown. Try to always consider all possible scenarios and their outcomes, without omitting any. That means that you value and take into account the negative and the positive equally. But above all things, practice gratitude and focus on everything you have in your life. Your relationships, your health, your faith, your money and wealth, your family, etc. Thus creating a life for you that really reflects who you are, who you want to be, and of course, what you value in every way. If you like the information presented, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with others, give your opinion freely, like or dislike. Don't forget that on my YouTube channel, Eriko Road, I'll be with you. Everyone is welcome.